Meadow landscaping.
Yeah.
Discussion. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hello.
You want to sit up here so you can see it?
No.
Thank you.
Okay, just
Wait for roll. No, we're going to roll.
okay.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so Route 20, the affordable housing here, Barbara Salendi's home's here. We last came in, we had some oak trees planted here. When we met with Barbara and Kim, we looked at putting evergreens here to block the view for Barbara of Route 20, to minimize that view. And that's what we ended up with, the shift.
So you added 3 evergreens?
So we eliminated some tall oak trees here and added evergreens here. We're also going to remove some existing dead trees that were there, the ash trees that have died.
I thought are they gone already?
Most of them are gone. We still have some more to go over here.
Oh, okay.
My understanding was different from this and that. I thought you agreed that the remaining ash trees along Route 20 would all come down.
That's correct. There's some more in this range that I would show
There's
you.
about 20 of them. I took down about 20 at least already that ran the line on the property. But the ones along the road, you said required a special permit because of the electrical.
Not a special permit, but a permit to get the utility company notified, be out there with traffic, maybe from the 20, but we're trying to do as much as we can from the driveway and a crane. I don't think there were 20 trees, but I don't know what the count was.
I don't think it was 20, but it was
Pretty close to 20.
Okay.
There's a good 20 still left. But the point is that those trees along Route 20 provide a screen, inevitably, for me, of the road and of my house from the road, that I don't know what these are going to, if these are going to be sufficient. And they're evergreen, whereas everything that's come down was deciduous. So my huge concern is along my property, I think you both saw it to some degree, Kim and you, but it's more evident now. I've lost all my lawn along the line because of the deepness of the evergreens you put up, blocking all the sunlight down low. So I'm really hesitant to see more evergreens go in.
Well, it's completely opposite from our conversation. I think Kim can
Yeah, so
verify that.
just my understanding of our conversation is, I'm going to come up here. The ash that were in here were not in great shape, and there was a bunch of evergreens that were planted in here. So we agreed to allow the ash to come down, and we're going to plant more evergreens in here. But when we met with Barbara, it seemed, and correct me if I'm wrong, that the ash coming down was allowing more sunlight to come on here, so you were happy with the fact that you were getting more light. So we said, well, wait a second, instead of increasing the screen here, her concern was more with the blockage of Route 20, so we thought instead of putting them here and putting them in oak trees, let's shift the screen to this corner to give her, keep the sunlight on her property, but take out this.
Yeah. And what's wrong with that, Barbara?
There's, I guess I'm hesitant with more evergreen because the evergreen block that sunlight all year round.
But running along Route 20, that wouldn't have any impact on
Well, it
sunlight.
does at the corner of my property. I guess I expected to see a line of something that went along Route 20 comparable to the line of ash that are there now, that have to come down.
Well, I mean, this is north here. That's directly north. So east, you get your sunrise comes here, west is here. So these trees really don't shade
So
anything.
the sun's going to come up here, and it's going to come across this way and
Right.
set over there. So these are going to shade Route 20.
Okay. Is there a reason why they're clustered so deep? Is thinking that's going to block my view of 20?
This was the gap. Do you remember when we were out
Yeah,
there? We said there was
I
an
know.
opening
Yeah.
there. These are, I mean, it's pretty heavily planted here, so we wanted to, and I definitely saw that there was a gap in the buffer there.
I don't think there's heavily planting along east of that. I think it's just a string of tall, dead ash
No,
that
there's
have
a
to
lot
come
of
down.
evergreens there.
I don't think so. But when are the others coming down?
I don't know. I can let you know.
That's what I thought you had said, that we would, that you would be able to show what you would do once all those other trees were down.
No, we didn't talk about that, Barbara. We said we were going to add plants here, and I was going to take the remainder of the ash down. They're dead. They do, they create some
Some
buffer.
have come down, you've noticed, I think. There's like
Fallen
a
down?
couple that are right straight on the ground,
Yeah.
that are like 50 feet long.
What side of the stone wall are the ash on?
Behind it.
Both.
They're behind.
Mostly behind, one or two in front, towards Route 20.
Are you, I'm trying to understand your concern. Are you concerned when those other ashes, what is the concern when the other ashes come out? That you're not gonna have enough
No,
screening
that-
of the
exactly.
roadway?
Yes, yes.
And but you like the deciduous trees, even though they don't provide the same extent of screening that the evergreen trees would.
I guess I don't want any more screening on the property line, that's number one.
I don't
because
think
that-
you're getting it.
Right. And number two, my concern is that I have as much screening of Route 20 as I've had for the last, whatever, years.
But you don't like the evergreens.
I'm thinking that they may not do the job, I don't know, maybe
They're going
they
to do a
will.
better job.
They
with
might do a better
deciduous,
job, okay,
Especially in winter.
yeah.
But what would you suggest if it was an evergreen tree?
I guess I don't know, it depends on what else goes in there. I guess I wasn't expecting more evergreen there. It's so heavy in evergreen that I do worry about, you were saying it's not going to affect my lawn anymore because it's not going to cut down on the sun.
It shouldn't shade out your lawn anymore, that location. If we had done them here, which was the original proposal with the oaks, it would shade out your yard, which
Okay.
I know that, you were starting to see some rejuvenation of your lawn on
Yeah.
that side, so that was.
I have a question up, far more parallel to my actual house. There's a stump of an ash that's about this high, that once I trim back my hemlock,
That's about 20 feet away from the stone wall. That one tree that's in the.
it's about 6 feet. It's about this high, the stump. Is that going to come down?
No, it wasn't planned to.
The stump is staying this high?
Yes.
Where is it?
It's probably in this range here. It's in the, really in the woodlands. Is it-
No. Here's the stone wall, here's the tree, the
Well,
stump.
that's 20 feet back. I can see it from here.
I don't think so, Ron.
If
But-
if the stump is a problem, we'll take a look and see how low we can cut it to the ground.
Yeah, get somebody with a chainsaw and just cut it off.
Yep.
Yeah. Kim, let me make a suggestion. When the rest of the ash trees come down along Route 20, go and take another look. See if anything else needs to be done along Route 20. It would alleviate or buffer the view further. Is that okay with
That's
you,
good.
Barbara?
Thank you.
All right.
That's good.
And we'll
Let me know.
Sure.
And we'll cut, and they'll cut the stump as close to the ground as they can, and.
Because they're all the stumps that are there along the stone wall,
Yeah,
they're high, but they're hidden because of the stone wall. Otherwise, Mark knows I'd be telling you all of those stumps have to be down. But the stone wall hides them.
I'm sure you do, Mark.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Good, thanks, Barbara.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you,
Good.
everybody, have a good night.
Thanks, Mark.
Kim.
Two.
All right. We are ready for the continued hearing on 1 and 5 Concord Road. What's this?
From Benson.
Oh, yeah,
I emailed us.
yeah. Yeah.
And
All right.
then Mark.